WWE Worlds Collide takes place this Saturday night in Houston, Texas from the Toyota Center. And of course, this show takes place one night before the Royal Rumble, which takes place in the baseball stadium. So what you have here is the replacement for NXT TakeOver. There is no NXT TakeOver this year, and I was very pissed off because I was thinking to myself, how can they be this stupid? You're not going to have a TakeOver before one of the big four pay-per-views, but what I realized is there is still TakeOvers for WrestleMania, SummerSlam, and Survivor Series, and there will be another TakeOver in February of this year. However, what they did was they decided to make Worlds Collide a big show. Last year it was just an international show. All they had was wrestlers representing their countries, whether it be from the United States, Canada, all around Europe, UK, Australia, Sweden, Germany, France, whatever. Everything there was done. Here, it was more so of a situation where you have a style of a show in which they want worlds of NXT and NXT UK to collide. So that's what the theme of the show was. It's almost like a Survivor Series style show before Rumble. This might even be better before Survivor Series, but we don't want to lose War Games, so you have to keep War Games. But that's the theme of the show, Worlds Collide, NXT versus NXT UK. And I hope they make this an annual event and you get more takeovers with it. You free up one slot and you have an NXT show, but you have more takeovers in the rest of the year. So it is a good idea. So you have 6 matches on the show. You have a pre-show match, Mia Yim against Kaylee Ray. I think Kaylee Ray is going to win 100%. I think this is the lock of the night. Kaylee Ray is the UK Women's Champion. They're not going to have her lose to Mia Yim. Mia Yim's not a top star. She's not a priority, I don't believe. She might get called to the main roster later this year, but she's more so not going to get a big push there. So I think Mia Yim Kaylee Ray is a lock to beat Mia Yim here on the pre-show. Next, we go to the main card. You have 5 matches. 2 of them are title matches, and you have the 8-man tag, which is the main event, I would assume. So you have on the show, you got Finn Bálor against Ilja Dragunov. So I think Finn Bálor is going to win for sure. I don't see him losing this match. I think he is a lock almost to win this match. I think they're going to have a fantastic matchup here. I think they'll do really well. I think Ilja has a lot of potential. I think he's going to get a big push. But I think Finn Bálor is going to win. Finn is still going to be a big star there. He's probably going to get the title shot soon. He had it last. He already did lose to Adam Cole. I think he'll get a title shot again. Finn's interesting. Some people think he should go to the main roster. It makes sense the way they book to have him lose this match to Ilja, have him put someone over on his way up before he goes back. But I don't see him. I think he's going to stay in NXT. He'll eventually go back to Raw or SmackDown. It'll happen. But I think for right now, he's going to stay in NXT. I think he's happy. I think he's going to beat Ilja Dragunov. I think they'll have a very good matchup. It'll be a good match to start the show. Ilja it'll be like the veteran against the rookie type of deal, but Finn takes the win. So that's 1-1. I gave Kaylee Ray to win, so 1-1. If they can, actually, probably not going to help the pre-show. They'll just do the main show. So 1-0 NXT. Next, you have the tag team match that I think is probably going to be the most anticipated match of the night. DIY returns. Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa are reunited after their blood feud they had 2 years ago. They had that crazy shit happen to them. Ciampa almost kills Gargano 3 years ago. That's when it first happened. Man, they're still in NXT after all that time. But Ciampa's going to be in NXT permanently. I don't know about Gargano. I think Gargano will probably go to the main roster eventually. I think Candice probably wants to go. I think she might get over there. But I think you'll see him eventually in the main roster. I'm not sure when, but I don't think they want to. Ciampa certainly won't go. His body's too beat up. But they're here. Gargano and Ciampa are here. Here's how I look at this. I look at it as, do they gain anything from winning? Absolutely not. Are they going to go for the tag team titles again? No. Do people still want to see DIY? They're a cool reunion thing. DIY is cool returning as like the Shield returns. It's fun when the Shield, they can't do it now, obviously, but when they used to have a Shield reunion, it was fun. That's how I think DIY is. I don't think they should still be a team again, but if they want to do reunions here and there, it's fun. I think Moustache Mountain will gain a lot from this. I think Tyler Bate is one of the best workers in the company. I think he might be the second best behind Pete Dunne. Pete Dunne's on the U.S. brand, but I think him and Pete Dunne might be the 2 best wrestlers in the whole company. They can gain so much from this, and Trent 7 too, but Tyler Bate especially. This is going to be the match of the night. I think if they give him time, this will be the best match. I have no doubt. Even better than the Imperium Undisputed Era match. I think this will be better. This is such a fucking good match. People are sleeping on this, how good this fucking thing can be. I think Moustache Mountain gains more, and I'm going to pick him to win. Moustache Mountain shocks DIY. There might be more dissension. I hope we don't get out of feud with Tommaso, Ciampa, and Johnny Gargano. They did everything they could last time, but Moustache Mountain shocks them, takes the win here, gets a big rub. Next, the NXT Cruiserweight Championship is on the line. You have a Fatal 4-Way match. You have Angel Garza defending his title against Isaiah Swerve Scott, Jordan Devlin, and Travis Banks. Devlin's very good. I saw his match on the UK show. Banks is good. Isaiah Swerve Scott's good. I think Angel Garza retains. This is the least interested match I am. I don't really follow Cruiserweight division as much. Ever since 205 Live failed, no one really cares, so... Angel Garza, I believe, retains. Next, the NXT Women's Championship is on the line. A match I can't wait for. I'm a big fan of both of them. The champion, Rhea Ripley, defends her title against Toni Storm. So this will be a great match. I'm interested to see how the fans react. I think Toni's going to get booed, and that's interesting because I always thought Toni's such a good babyface. She's hot. She has a lot of personality. She's very good in the ring. She has charisma. She's likable. She's beautiful. She has everything. But Ripley's very over. She's a top star. She's going to get cheered here. I don't see Toni Storm winning. I think they can do. They should play it up what happened last year, which was NXT UK, the first Blackpool show from 2019. The NXT UK Women's title was on the line. Toni Storm defeated Ripley, and that was actually after Ripley beat Toni Storm in the finals to win the UK Women's title back in 2018. But they had the big rematch on the TakeOver show. They had a very good matchup. Toni Storm won. It was a great moment. Rhea Ripley dominated the match. She was a heel, but Toni made an amazing comeback. She beat Rhea Ripley. She won the UK Women's title from Rhea. Then she would lose it to Kaylee Ray. Rhea Ripley and her eventually make their way to the US brand. I don't know if Toni Storm's on the US brand permanently, but she practically should be. She's just going to beat her. I think after the show, after Rhea beats her, she will be. But Toni, after she lost to Kaylee Ray, both her and Ripley came into the main roster, came into NXT US. Ripley beat Shayna Baszler, and when they have the match, Rhea and Toni, they're going to have a very good matchup here. I have no doubt. The winner faces Bianca Belair at NXT Takeover Portland next month, actually. So they have another match set up. I think they'll be very well. I think they can do really good here. They'll have a very good match. I think Toni's going to get booed here. I think Ripley's going to be the babyface, and Toni Storm's going to get booed. And it'll be interesting how she reacts, but no doubt in my mind Ripley wins. They'll do very good. I can't wait for it. I'm sure it'll be a great match, but I got Ripley, the champion, retaining her title against Toni Storm. Main event time. Imperium against the Undisputed Era. If this is the main event, I assume it will be. For the Undisputed Era, you have Adam Cole, Bebe, who's the NXT champion, Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly, who are the NXT Tag Team champions, and the former NXT US champion, Roderick Strong, or the NXT North American champion, Roderick Strong. So I was thinking this would be perfect if they would just do like a Champions Collide match in which all Undisputed Era would be champs, Fish, O'Reilly, Cole, and Strong would all be champs, and then you'd have Walter and Aichner and Barthel win the tag team titles NXT UK, and then you'd have all champs except Alexander, but you'd have champions against champions. That's not what they did. Only if Walter is still champ, Cole is champ, and Fish and O'Reilly. I think probably we'll see Walter and Adam Cole maybe have a matchup at an NXT TakeOver show, but this match, wow, this is going to be a great matchup here. They had a good angle when they had the Undisputed Era attack Imperium after NXT UK TakeOver Blackpool 2. Then, of course, Imperium would respond by costing Roderick Strong the title, or almost not costing him, but after Roderick Strong lost his title last night on NXT, they would come out and have a huge brawl at the Undisputed Era, setting up that match. So this is going to be great. I'm going to pick another big upset. I think similar to how DIY aren't going to get hurt by losing to Moustache Mountain. I don't think the Undisputed Era is going to get hurt much by losing to Imperium. So I'm going to go with the upset. I am picking Imperium to shock the Undisputed Era, shock the system. They win. Imperium with the big upset here. I got them winning this matchup. I think they'll have a great match. I think there'll be more dissension. I think Roderick Strong might split from the Superior. I think he'll probably take the fall here. I think Walter certainly gets the win for his team, and I think it sets it up. I think it'll be Strong or Cole takes the pin. Something will happen. There'll be dissent between those two in particular, and Walter will take advantage and he'll pin one of them for the win. So Imperium is my prediction for the show, and that would make it at 3-2 NXT US. So I got Finn Bálor winning 1-0 US, Moustache round winning 1-1, 2-1 because I have Angel Garza retaining the title. I have Ripley winning. That's 3-1 for the US, and then I have the UK winning the main event with Imperium. So 3-2, and actually it could be 3-3 because I have Kaylee already beating Mia Yim on the pre-show. So should be a great show. I'm looking forward to it. Different format, and I'm sure this will be a great show to watch. So that sets up World Collide this Saturday.